Hello everyone, I'm Sabrina. I'm a student in marketing management, second year, and she's Ariana, marketing management student also, first year. I'm really happy to see you again. Maybe you saw our webinar last week, and if not, no worries, you can rewatch it on our YouTube channel. So let's start this webinar. Well, before we're gonna start the webinar, I want to make a really quick recap of what we had on our last webinar. It was way more serious with visa and immigration procedure, insurance, working in the Netherlands, scholarships, registration in Groningen, organizing your bank account here in the Netherlands, and pickup service. So these were the main topics last webinar. And today's webinar is going to be about accommodation, cost of living, city of Groningen, our campus, and of course, after the webinar, you're going to have the chance to ask us questions right now live, and we're going to answer to you right away. As I told you already, the last webinar was a bit way more serious, but really important to watch for non-EU students and EU students also. Of course, visa, immigration, insurance, work in the Netherlands, scholarship, study finance. Again, all this information, you can check it on this link that you can have it here. If you didn't watch it, but if you watch it, I'm gonna say hi to you again, and really nice to see you that you are really interested for our webinar this week. The webinar for today, the title is Nice to Know, because we're gonna have so many nice videos for you guys, really cool ones, really nice to know. I would be so happy to have this information back when I was a fresh student, but now you have it, and it's really cool. So let's start it. By the way, we're gonna disappear a bit. Right, we're gonna disappear, but we're gonna show up again, because we want to watch some videos regarding all these topics. So don't worry, don't panic if you're not gonna see us on the screen. We're gonna come back after the videos. Okay, I'm gonna say bye. And let's start it with the videos.
Groningen is the youngest city in the Netherlands, with 50% of the people that are younger than 35 years old. Moreover, it is the second cultural city in the Netherlands. Organizations like ESN will help you support your hobby. They have different cultural events where you can take part in, and moreover, they will also provide you a chance to be in the organization team. During summer, in August to be more specific, there is an amazing festival in the Central Park where lots of bands are performing, and also lots of other cultural events take place during the festival. For example, there is outside cinemas or theaters. Kai Week is also an event that you cannot miss, especially if you're a fresh student. Here you can make friends really easy. But what is Kai Week? Kai Week is an introduction week for students, especially for the Hanze students in Groningen. In only 1 week, you will have the chance to experience how it will be to live your new life from now on. The Kai Week 2018 takes place between the 13th and the 17th of August. To take part in the Kai Week, you will have to register online, or just come to the registration day on the 30th of August, and there will be people who will assist you with that. There's also festivals like Noorderzon and Eurosonic, which are big things in Groningen, especially for the students. What is Noorderzon? Performing Arts Festival Groningen is the one of a cutting-edge international art festival and a large-scale summer fest for 135,000 visitors. In 2018, Noorderzon takes place from August 23rd until 2nd of September. Eurosonic is a place to discover artists of the future. Eurosonic is the biggest showcase festival of Europe and offers a stage to European artists for 4 days. If you are performing in music industry or you are a big fan of music, then this festival is a cool experience to join. The festival is divided in Eurosonic and Noorderslag. Eurosonic is taking place in the first 3 days, during which European talent takes the stage in more than 30 venues in the city center of Groningen. After that, Noorderslag is taking place in the Oosterpoort, where Dutch talent gets the chance to present itself to the public. The next edition of Eurosonic Noorderslag will take place from the 16th until the 19th of January 2019.
Groningen is known to host many different nationalities in the city, and there are over 130 different nationalities here. So you can expect to have a real intercultural experience here. Groningen also has many cultural organizations which connect people from the same culture, such as Chinese, Indian, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Turkish, African, Latin American, Saudi Arabian, etc. Apart from that, there are also Facebook groups or communities such as Ukrainian, Bulgarian, Estonian, Romanian, Russian, and many others.
Here in campus, we have the organization ACLO, which for 60 euros for a year, it will give you an access to over 90 sports that are provided by 8 clubs. You can try out sports, and if you want afterwards, you can sign up. For more information, you have to go to aclo.nl. Of course, ACLO offers a gym, which is pretty much the cheapest gym you can find in Groningen. But if you don't like it here, there are more than enough gyms around the city that will provide you a nice deal as well.
Thank you guys for watching this. I hope you really enjoy it. And right now we're gonna go back with our presentation, and Ariona will gonna take the lead for this particular slide.
Okay, so as Sabrina said, you will practically be hearing our voice in the background. Meanwhile, I'll give some valid information and also share my experience as a student. Talking for the city of Groningen, there are almost 200,000 or 300,000 inhabitants, people living in here. And 1/3 of these people living here are students. Of course, this is a reason because there are 2 big universities here, and one of them is Hanze University. Since the amount of students that actually live here is really large, the nightlife is really active with many clubs in particular areas. But this means that also the safety is pretty high, so everything is safe here in Groningen. And there are also many cultural hubs as well, but in order to get many informations or more information about these topics, you can also use the useful links that are mentioned on the slide, or follow us at Hanze UAS on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat. So next,
we're gonna watch another video, of course, regarding accommodation. Hope you're gonna enjoy this one also. I think it's a really cool video.
And yes, we are about to play it on. And
enjoy,
here we go.
Guys.
An average room in Holland costs somewhere between 300 and 600 euros a month. The price is different sometimes because the bills are not included or are included in the rent. Bills like internet, gas, electricity. Usually a contract is signed for 6 months or for 1 year. Usually the room is unfurnished and you need to find furniture for your room. But no worries, there are a lot of Facebook groups that are offering furnitures really cheap, or shops like Mama Mini, second-hand shop, is also a good possibility to find furniture in a really good conditions. Don't forget that usually you need to pay a deposit. Deposit will be given back to you if you leave the room in the same condition as you found it. Deposit amounts to 1 month of rent. Therefore, when you move in, you need to pay double the amount of rent. If agency is involved, the amount is higher. Another way that you can gain more information about how to find room in Groningen is to check our Home in Groningen website. Here you will find not only housing tips and tricks, but also information about the contract, walls and rules.
Make sure you read your rental agreement before signing it, because there could be written down rules that what you are allowed and not allowed to do. For example, painting your walls. As well as make sure to communicate with the person in case you're having some issues in your room. And if you need any help, you can ask the housing officer or someone who is responsible for these kind of problems. In order for you to find a room, you can have a look at the SSH, but take into consideration that they have limited spaces, or for the Lafier, where you have to collect points month by month. Therefore, this option could be quite complicated in the beginning. However, do not worry, because there are plenty of Facebook groups that you can have a look at and find a room easily.
Thank you very much for watching this. And now we're gonna continue with another slide.
Exactly. So basically this is considered the best student city, since there are 2 universities being here, and also too many students living here. But also we have a slight problem, is challenging house environment and taking the responsibility. In order to make sure that you will have a place where you get here to start your student life, you would be suggested to start looking 3 or 4 months in advance. This way you can check all the options possible and make sure that you will find a suitable place for you. There is also a guide named as @homeingroningen.nl. There you can find more information about this topic, and also at Hanze UAS accommodation. For question, you can also email us.
The next video is gonna be regarding cost of living, and hopefully you're gonna enjoy this also. Okay, I will put it in a moment. Enjoy, guys.
Food is estimated to take another 1/3 of your income, and fortunately most higher educations offer warm meals for a reasonable price. You can also try PUB for a good meal or drinks. But the cheapest way to eat is actually cooking yourself, and you can visit many supermarkets in the Netherlands. They offer really good quality products, and it also depends on which supermarket you go if you want to cut down your budget. There is also a market every Tuesdays and Saturdays in Bismarck, which offers quality ingredients. A week grocery is between 15 to 20 euros, and dinner in the city can be 10 to 15, and a drink and coffee can be around 2 to 3 euros. The remaining of your income will go to traveling. Bus tickets cost around 250 euros for a single fare. You can also consider buying train tickets, which offers you a 40% discount during the off-peak hours. You can also get around the town easily with a bicycle, and this is not only for Dutch people, but also for everyone who wants cheap transportation. The city has a lot of warehouses where clothing is not that expensive. A jean can cost about 25 euros, a t-shirt for 10, and shoes can be around 40 to 50 euros.
And you can get for 5 euros per month, you can get with Embara. I also have a personal experience with Embara. It's a great, when you're coming to the Netherlands, and when they come and they need like internet, of course we need internet to talk with each other. We just buy Embara for like 20 euros. The problem is I'm always losing it, so I always have to buy a new one. Usually a book costs an estimate of 84 euro, but you can get a cheaper version if you buy one secondhand. You can always find them on Facebook or on links. Another major information you should know is if you're living in the Netherlands and you're a EU citizen, you can get a student loan from the government if you're working for 56 hours per month. This loan is between 500 to 800 euros per month, but it's depending on your family's income condition. Yeah, also one important tip, you need like a Dutch insurance if you're working.
Thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you enjoy it also. Now let's go back to our presentation. And by the way, I heard that we have already 6 likes. Thank you really much about this. So right now again, Ariana will talk about a bit cost of living summary.
Yeah, so it all depends on your preferences and how much do you spend for specific stuff. But generally, housing would go from 350 to 400 euros a month. Grocery would be around 152 euros. Books, depending on the courses that you do have and how many books you need for that course, it would go around 84 more or less. Public transport, for the one who will use it, it would be around 48 euros. According to what we already know, the insurance costs vary for international students, Dutch students, and the payment is between 80 euros or 120 euros. Going out or sports would be around 130 euros. Clothes, depending on your taste, of course, and what do you choose. We say a number like 58 euros. That would be a general one. And the telephone use would be around 32 euros. So going on next to the next slide.
I'm going to talk about Hanze University of Applied Science, like some more informations about this university. So our university was founded in 1798, the oldest university of applied science in the Netherlands and the biggest in the northern part of the country. We have almost 30,000 students and 3,000 staff members, employees actually, and 70 schools. 70 schools means that we have not only international business program, but also arts, design, music, classic music, jazz music, whatsoever. So it's a really big university. And of course, 10% of our students are international students from almost from 80 different countries. So when you're gonna be a student here, you're gonna work with people from all around the world: Albanians, Romanians, Ukrainians, Lithuanians, Chinese, Japanese. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Right now I'm gonna turn on the camera, because I become really enthusiastic talking about my university, because it's such a nice uni, and I really like it. It's kind of like my family, second family actually. Yeah, these are the basic information about our university. Of course, if you want to have more information about this, you can just Google it, or you can go to Wiki, or you can go to our website to find more information about this. And I want to present our amazing campus, because it's super nice, and you can enjoy your time here in the campus. And we have a video regarding this. I'm gonna go back and see you later on, actually.
And here we go.
Enjoy it. enjoy it, guys, and I hope you are really enthusiastic about this, about our campus as much as I am. Here we go again. So I want to discuss about our facilities all over the city. Of course, you can see here in this PowerPoint that you have here the Minerva Academy, which is like the design or fine arts. Here is our building that we're actually filming this webinar for international business programs or marketing management programs or facility management. Is this building? You have Prince Klaus over here for jazz music and classic music. And over here you have sports studies, which is an amazing building where actually you have a pool over there. You can swim, and more than that, as in the previous video, you saw a cost of living that you have so many opportunities regarding sports. 80 clubs that you can enroll, not all of them, but at least you can try some of them. So yeah, well, you have a lot of opportunities here, just having fun and meet so many people and international students also, because again, we have 80 nationalities in this university, which is quite amazing. Ariana gonna take the lead here regarding what to expect of our university, of course. So tell us.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, you're gonna have to meet classmates from all over the world. And according to the program or the bachelor that you are going to choose, probably you have to also do group work, which is also a difficult part, but also nice and beautiful, because you're gonna have to get in touch with many different people from many different countries and nationalities. Another thing would be theoretical material and practical approach. That's really important according to your bachelor or the program you're going to choose. The real business life cases would be studying with the companies. You're going to do this during your internships or maybe exchange semesters. You'll have assignments like exams, tests, reports, presentations, reflectations, etc. And of course, one of the best part are internships. You're going to have to work for a company, get some more knowledges according to what are the studies and where do you want to focus on. And yeah, so next is,
what now? So apply if you've not done that yet, of course. Upload all your documents on StudyLink. Look for housing, because this is a really big challenging for students, for fresh students. As soon as you receive the acceptance from our university, you need to focus on housing, because it's a really tricky, let's say, process, and a really long process also. So look for housing. Keep checking your email for lots of more information, such as coming to Groningen festivals during the summer, because you want to have fun, right? Check our website, because we have a lot of information on our website for prospective students. So it's a really nice, it's a really nice way to read about what you want to expect, or also schedule during the summer here in Groningen. And do not forget to follow on our social media, because you know why? We have an amazing team, by the way, that they're gonna come here and they're gonna present themselves and they're gonna tell you about all these social media channels that, by the way, again, are amazing. So the team of Instagram, guys.
Hi guys.
Hi,
My name is Laura.
I'm not even.
Oh, maybe we can have some space over here. Yes.
Hi guys, my name is Lorenzo.
And my name is Laura. I'm from Italy, and
I'm from Aruba. And we are part of the social media team here at Hanze University. We are specifically in charge of
in Hanze Instagram, Hanze UAS. So be sure to follow us, because on a daily basis we create content from Monday to Friday. We create stories. We post something on the feed. We're very interactive. We answer the text messages we received like in any second as soon as we see the messages. So
correct. So the purpose of working with the Hanze social media is to basically show the city of Groningen. We want to show you as well the student life of what a typical student in Groningen experiences.
Yes.
We have takeovers every week. We
Every
provide
Wednesday.
tips to students, like financial tips.
We have to figure out the camera.
Financial tips,
Yes.
workout tips,
Everything
that you
secret
can.
spots in the city, any help we can provide, we will provide it to you. We will direct you to the website or to the specific person or office or anything. We also received a lot of messages from people
Yeah.
that are not enrolled yet, right?
Yeah, and that's important. We want to encourage everyone who perhaps have any questions, and we will do our utmost best always to answer these questions. And if we're not able to answer these questions, we will direct the students to the international office here at Hanze University.
Yeah.
But it's definitely an interactive platform. We
Yeah.
enjoy these questions. We enjoy engaging with both current
Yeah.
and future students.
That's the
So
most important
follow
one. We want to
us.
engage with you, and obviously, as Lorenzo said, we would like to. We always searching for new students that can do this with us. So every Wednesday we have takeovers in the story. We're also, if you go on our feed now, you can check it out. We present the students every Wednesday, so you can meet the students and you can see what they do. Underneath the caption, they say why did they choose Hanze, some advice they would like to give to future students. So we think that it's very valuable and useful to go check the feed out. And
Correct.
see.
So follow us on social media at
Yes.
Hanze UAS.
Send us a text message, say hi, and we're gonna answer right away. And if you have any concern, we're gonna try to address it. And yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Thank you
guys.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Good luck.
Hello again. I hope you really enjoy our social media team, Instagram team actually. Here you can see that we have, of course, a Facebook page and we have a YouTube channel also. But you can chat with us on WhatsApp or on this particular channels for the countries like Russians or Ukrainians. Now, and of course follow us on Instagram, on Snapchat, because we have actually a new theme for Snapchat and it's quite interesting also. Now the questions, right? So I'm gonna pronounce probably not that well, but I will try. Božidar
Božidar, I think. It's Božidar.
Okay, Božidar Nikolov said hello to you as well. And he's asking us, I want to know, is there any chance to live with a friend in the same dormitory? Or we would rather live together than with other people? Okay, well, depends of the landlord. I mean, there are kind of particular rules regarding this. As far as I know, you cannot stay in the same dormitory with the person, but that's only a case that I know. But depends, of course, the landlord if he accept this situation.
Actually, I do think that the law is each person should have his or her own room. So basically, if you apply at SSH and you find a room for yourself but also for your friend, then you would be practically living next to each other. But if you would choose, for example, the option of just living just two of you in the same apartment or the same house, that would require, of course, to contact with the landlord if you find one. And also, you should keep in your mind that the house should have at least two rooms in order to make place for both of you living. So yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, by the way, I heard that we have already 12 likes. Thank you very much for that. That's really, really nice. Well, I can tell you how I found my room, for instance. As I told you, as soon as you receive the acceptance of the uni, we need to stick with the plan and you need to find the room because it's really important. I actually spent a lot of times looking on Instagram, on Facebook pages, on so many links regarding this kind of situation. It was a long process, so don't give up. It's gonna take you like 2 or 3 months in the beginning to find the room, but it's not impossible. It's a bit hard. It's kind of is, but it's not impossible. I'm paying, for instance, 350 for a room, and of course I'm sharing my toilet and the kitchen with other students. but you can stay in the how you call it, like in an SSH accommodation, when you're gonna how you call it, you're gonna share the kitchen and the toilet with 10 or 20 people. So
actually, if you do take a room at SSH, I do think that because there are specific rooms, there are rooms that might have the toilet and also the kitchen inside. So inside the room, it's like a small studio, but of course the price may be a bit higher. But you also can choose a room that has only the toilet private, and you can also share the kitchen with the others. So it all depends on what kind of room you have, and that's why we always recommend to our people who are listening to us to just go and check the website in order to have a correct information about it.
Okay, other questions. So Samer Ahmed, he asks, could you speak a bit about living in Assen? Okay, so I can tell you that you need to contact housing around rng.point.hanze.nl, and I think my colleague will probably put this link in the comments. I hope I pronounce it or spell it properly. If not, you will find it over there. Living in Assen, well, it's not that far from Groningen. It's the next train stop from Groningen to Assen. Yeah, well, regarding living there, I'm not quite sure what you should expect, because I've never been to Assen. I'm gonna be honest, but I know students who are living there since they are having a study there, or they want to make how you call it, they are living there and they're making this.
Yeah, they're bachelor. They're making going back and forth all the time. But I think it's like 20 minutes by train from here. It's not too far actually, because there are many students here that do travel every morning like 1 hour or 40 minutes with train. So basically Assen is considered to be close. I'm not sure if you can come by bike from Assen to here. That I don't use bike. I don't know how to bike. I'm sorry, I don't know that information. But I think it's close. So if you would like to get a room there, or maybe you have a relative, someone from your family in there, and you want to live there and meanwhile do also the university here, I think it's completely fine. You just have to check everything and check the transportation. Yeah, the transportation issues, because it's important to be on time during your lessons.
Yeah. But I know lots of people who are doing Assen Groningen, so it's not that extraordinary or that hard. So
exactly.
Daniel Karmer said, with housing, do you recommend sites like Cameranet? Yes, I do recommend sites like Cameranet also, and I do recommend Cameranet, I'm so sorry, Cameranet or Paradius.com, or I do recommend all the sites that involves housing, because you will never know which site will help you for you to find a room. So I do recommend that also. I don't know, Ariona, what do you think?
We do recommend the sites that we have already mentioned in our PowerPoint, because you have to be careful, since everyone knows that there are 2 universities here and too many students that are looking for accommodation, and it's hard to find the proper one. There are many people just signing in and just scamming or stuff like that, and we don't want you to get stolen or something like that. So just be careful, and I suggest to click or Google the website that we have already mentioned on our PowerPoint. So yeah.
Next questions for Nicole Vernosi or Vernosi.
Verones. Are you Italian?
Veronesi. Anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Girls, you were amazing. Oh, thank you. Really, really, thank you very much. I have a question. What about financial help for international students? Can you tell me what to do, please? Okay, so actually in the previous webinar we were talking about financial issues and everything that is regarding with study finance, working in the Netherlands, and all this kind of situations. So you can check the webinar from the last week. But no worries, I can tell you few information, basic information about this.
First, it depends on your nationality.
Yes, depends if you are EU or non-EU. If you are EU, you can have a possibility to receive. Actually, in this webinar, you could see also that you can receive some extra money if you are working 56 hours per month. You can receive money from 500 till 800 euros per month regarding your parents' income. But of course, more information you can check the last webinar that we had last week. And of course, please don't hesitate to contact us, our international team. No worries about that. Evgen
Troshuni?
I think he was the guy that it was last time also. I think so.
Hi again then.
Because he told me that I pronounced his name properly last time. I think so. I think it was him. Learned to ride the bike 3 days ago. That's
nice.
Cool.
You could do it. Yes.
Is he can do it. Why can't you?
I don't know. It seems creepy to me.
Healing was on legs to continue training.
Keep going.
Keep going. We are here, support. Okay, next question from, oh my God, I'm gonna...
leave me the name of the pronunciation of the name, I'm sorry. Sieni Tiocroaminoto? I don't know if I pronounced it correct or not. Do you recommend sites like Lafayette or Warning Target? Are they trusted? Thank you. Well, we thank you, and I'm not sure about Warning Target. This is the first time I hear about it, but Lafayette, actually last year, I did apply for Lafayette because I was too late for SSH, and well, I think it's trusted, but it would be better if you would have a possibility to come here, see the room first, and then decide the final decision on where you want to live or not. It is a good association. It's with students. You have your own room, but I guess you share the kitchen and the toilet with other people.
I will live in a Lafayette accommodation next year.
Yeah,
next academic year. So yes, the Lafayette is quite trusted.
Oh,
so
that's
yes,
nice. That's nice.
But the other one, Warning Target, so I never heard about this.
Yeah.
So I cannot judge or I cannot tell you if it's wrong or right. Next question. Do you want to be the one who gonna say the name or should I?
Katal Menach. I'm not sure if I pronounced it.
Meng.
Well, I guess we were close, right?
How do you recommend going about finding a room on Facebook? Well, we have a lot of groups like Accommodation for Student Groningen or Accommodation Groningen. You just need to type these keywords on Facebook and you will find a lot of groups. And you're gonna put a PM, like a private message regarding that accommodation that you find. But I'm telling you, it's really, really challenging because a lot of people are applying for those rooms. And for my experience, Facebook groups are not, sometimes you can stay only 3 or 2 months. So it's not that handy.
It depends. For example, I'm still living in the house that I found from Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So it still depends. You have to check out the pages, Facebook pages all the time. So you can be like updated with what are the, oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just trying to talk really fast and I'm just doing so many mistakes, but I'm sorry. I hope you understand me. And yeah, what I was saying is that you just have to be updated all the time and also contact the landlord. It would be great if you would be here and actually see the room before you make a payment or something like that. But yeah, it's just keep looking, guys. You'll find something.
Yeah, so keep looking on every site, every social media channel, every website, link, whatever, because as I told you, it's quite a challenging process. And again, Troshin said, yes, he's the guy. I told that I remember. And he said, thank you very much for supporting webinar. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure always to help.
And of course, guys, if you have questions regarding, I don't know, whatsoever, culture, events, we are here to discuss about the subjects, or you can email us. Here you have on this page that we are on PowerPoint, you have all the links for our email addresses, and don't hesitate to contact us regarding whatsoever you want. And I think, yeah, I think we can help you at least just a bit, just to support you.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, when I applied at Hanze, I had no idea that I could Google or YouTube and find such videos. So I do think that it's really important that you have the possibility to just ask any question that you would like, and we would give all the information that you want, as far as we know, of course.
Really important fact, guys. You need the bike. Ariona, it's an exception. Just no. But you need bikes, trust me, because the transportation is quite expensive. It's 250 euros. It's like 2 euros.
If you don't get the transport card, of course. If you get the transport card, it's going to be 150, depending on the distance, how much you are going to stay in the bus.
But it's expensive. So go back. You need a bike, and having a bike in Groningen, like Groningen is the best city for bikes. Actually, it's quite like the biggest one for bicycles in Europe. And actually, it's a really quite nice place, almost like near to the city center. Bikes in Groningen is the name of the shop. Really cool guy, Lithuanian guy. I say hi to him if he's looking right now. Henrikas is his name.
Oh, you remember his name? Nice.
Obviously, I remember lots of names. And he has really nice bikes, and cheap, and you can not, I mean cheap. Well, here is a little bit problem with cheap. Of course, if you're gonna buy a 50 euros bicycle, it's not gonna be that good. But if it's gonna be like 70 or 75 or 80 euros, the bike will gonna be okay, and you're gonna have it for at least 2 years.
Hopefully, if no one gets it when you were.
Yeah, so
it doesn't get stolen.
Yeah, true. My bike got stolen a lot of times, but the problem was with the lock also. So you need to have a good lock.
Yeah.
So bikes in Groningen, you can Google it, you can check it on Facebook or on the social media. Really nice shop and really nice guy, and he can help you with every issues that you have. Trust me.
Yeah. Another question from Katal. You didn't say if we pronounced your name correctly.
Katal Mena.
How difficult is the language learning classes in Hanze? So basically, you know that if you will apply for international study program, you're gonna have to speak in English, of course, and you will study in English all the courses that you will choose or you will have in that bachelor. Basically, I'm gonna share my own experience. I come from Albania. I did do English also previously. I did study all my subjects in Albania in English, but when I came here, I had that complexity that what if the others do talk better than me, and what if I don't understand anything? But what's good here at Hanze is that, guys, everyone is new. No one knows each other, so everyone is with the same fear, so you don't have to be afraid or scared of that. There are many friendly people here who will be more than happy to help you. So definitely it's not going to be difficult or hard. You have to listen a lot during the first weeks, and then you'll get used to it. It's going to be like a proper language.
Yes.
So don't worry about it.
13 likes, that's really good. Thank you very much.
Keep asking questions if you want to know something more.
I can talk about these questions regarding this, how difficult is the language learning in classes. For instance, for marketing management or for international business studies, you receive a course. Actually, you're gonna receive a course, business English, when you're gonna start the grammar from the beginning. Of course, it's not that hard in the beginning, but you know the course.
Not exactly from the beginning. For example, we are studying marketing. We are doing business English. Yeah, it is good because we do study some I don't know, times, futures and stuff like that. Some tenses. I'm sorry, I wasn't coming up with the word. Sorry. And yeah, it's not that hard actually, but they learn you how to speak the business language.
But so also they go to the beginning. They just kind of introduce you to the English
recap or review
English grammar. So don't worry that you still have some lapse or like some empty spots in your brain regarding the English level, because you're gonna have some subjects regarding that. If you're going to like business department whatsoever, I'm talking about experience now.
Yeah. Selina, Like Selena Gomez.
Selena, no, that's what is Selena, I think, girl.
Oh,
It's like
I'm
Selena.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Selena Krista Donne. Okay,
Nice.
I hope it's like that.
Yeah. What do you like the best in the Netherlands, and is the Dutch language hard to learn? Well, what do I like best in Croatia? Do you want to start or?
Well, I can actually, yeah, I like this. I like
What
this.
do you like best in the Netherlands?
I actually like bikes. Serious, it's really cool to ride a bike. Obviously, not in the rain because that's. But it's like having a really nice ride until the campus or until Zernike campus is really cool. Chilling with friends and having a nice conversation with them on Friday nights, on Thursdays nights, because usually this is when you go out. I like Netherlands because it's really open, you know. People here are not that close-minded. They're really open, not like how you call it, not only some subjects, but emotional
Regarding
speaking.
everything, yeah.
So you can talk with them really nice.
Yeah.
And is the Dutch language hard to learn? Sorry. And is the Dutch language hard to learn? Well, for me, as a Latin, how you call it, as a Latin part of the world, yes. I don't know German. And if you know German, it's quite easy to start learning Dutch. But for me, it's a bit challenging. I'm in the second year, I'm going to the third year, and I really need to start learning Dutch because it's a bit, you know, it's kind of mandatory if you want to stay in the Netherlands because so many companies here are quite oriented to Dutch language. Of course, they are international also, but it's really nice to know Dutch. So if you consider to stay in the Netherlands after graduating, then yes, might be challenge if you don't know like this kind of language, Dutch or not Dutch, German, sorry. German or this kinds of north side of Scandinavia's language, then it might be a bit challenging, but not impossible. I know lots of people who learn Dutch in 1 year, for instance. We have a lot of courses in the city. They're not expensive because it's like for students, so you can enroll for these kinds of courses. Katalmena. She said that we pronounced the name almost perfectly, and he's Irish, and I plan to learn French with the international business course.
Is that possible?
I'm kind of doubting that it's possible to learn French.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. He probably searched our website, and that's why he's saying he's gonna learn French. Well, we're for marketing, so we have no clue about the French part and the international business course, so we are a bit different. But if you plan to learn French, then that's great. That's really great. I think maybe he's Mohammed Abu Dhafi says hi Meg.
I think
he's from Turkey or Arabian or
I don't know. Where are you from? Tell us. We want to know. Selena Krista Donne, thank you for answering. Yes, you pronounced it right. Oh, I think we are queen of pronouncing.
It wasn't hard, dude. It's like Selena, it's like Selena.
You said Selena.
No,
it's true. It's true.
And Krista, it's like just Krista and Donne. It's completely. Okay, so next question is from Mohammed. You have nuclear things to study. I want to bomb stuff up. Oh, it's not a nice joke. Well, good luck with that.
Never mind. Well,
yeah,
people, they have their own perspective. Okay, so guys, again, if you want to contact us regarding so many others whatsoever questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Don't hesitate to contact the international student team. Don't hesitate to ask right now if you have questions.
11 more minutes to ask all the questions that you want an answer for regarding our studies, living here, and stuff like that.
What else?
We really hope to see most of the people who are asking right here next year in our study program, and even meet them in person. That would be
nice.
Great. Yeah.
Yes. What can I say? what do you want to discuss regarding? Well, we can discuss about any topic that you want. We can actually offer tours. For instance, if you want to visit us, we can offer you tours of our university, so you can see what's going on here, how it is. We can arrange a meeting maybe with a teacher from that program. So if you have this thing in mind, if you want to visit us, please contact us, and actually you need to apply for a tour.
Yeah, you can. Don't you just have to send an email?
Yeah, you need to send an email. That's the main enrolling thing. The enrolling process is to send an email that you want to have this kind of university tour. And during this tour, you can actually grab any information, how it is, how is the atmosphere over here.
Yeah.
40 likes, that's amazing.
Yeah, and we do have a form that you can sign up for the campus store and send it in our email, and then after that we'll arrange a meeting with one of our students that can show you around. I'm one of these students.
I'm one of these students.
And we can just show you around the campus and just give you more information in person about everything that you want to know, and maybe meet also teachers or just show you around people that you might be in the same program with next year. So yeah, we are willing to just do whatever we can in order to help you and make it easier transferring from one country to another. We know it's hard because you might be coming to live alone for the first time maybe. So yeah, you need some friends and some company to just keep going and feel motivated to keep going with the studies. So yeah, we're here to help you guys.
I was just thinking right now, since oh, sorry, I'm not gonna say anything. Back to the question. Selena Cristadone said, "Do you know something more about Weben campus?"
Weben
campus. It's physiotherapy campus. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't know anything about this campus. I know only about Zernike campus, which is Hanze University of Applied Science campus. But of course, actually, you can write it back, and I will email you with more information regarding this. So I don't want to let you like this because right now I don't know, but I will ask for sure, and I will maybe, if you can put like your email address, I can send you an email regarding that information.
Yeah. Next question from Hakima El Hafidi. When is it the right time to arrive at Groningen before the program starts? So basically, I do think that all our bachelor's degrees, no matter international business or marketing, do start at the same time, right?
Yes, 1st of September.
Yeah, they start at 1st of September, but we do have two welcoming days, pre-welcoming day, which is for non-EU, and welcoming day right after that. So it would be nice if you come like 2 maybe days before 30th of August, which is a pre-welcoming day, and yeah, to arrange your stuff, to get moving in, to see your room, get along with the city a bit, and just learn some places. Then come to Hanze and just be there during our welcoming day. You will get more information about everything that we have already mentioned on our 2 webinars till now. And yeah, so I do think like maybe around 28th of August would be good or something like that, but that's just my opinion. So guys, I'm just telling you what I do think. Maybe you will have other matters to deal with, so I'm not sure about that.
Well, of course, you need to check the last webinar because we were actually talking about this kind of procedure, pre-welcoming day, which I think it's quite important to be there, and all the information regarding pre-welcoming day is in the last webinar, so check the last webinar regarding that.
Pascal is again with us.
How popular are the coffee shops in Groningen? Are they as popular as they are in Amsterdam? I don't think so. Amsterdam is a big city.
It's the Netherlands, so this is one of the things that they do have in here. But I don't think it really matters how many coffee shops are in here and in Amsterdam. You're coming here to study, right? Be focused on the study, dude.
Oscar
Simet-Guinea.
Wow, I think you're quite good. Don't need friends. Those cost 130 euros a month according to the slides. I'm not quite sure
what you are talking about.
What does it mean? Maybe you can be more specific. Maybe you can give us another question. and I can answer to that.
Yeah.
Sieni.
Wait, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. Tiocroaminoto? Is that correct? Oh, I have another question. I have a hard time finding a room that rents out for 5 months. Usually the landlords require at least 12 months. Do you have any recommendations? And wait, well, it depends. It depends all the time. But for example, in my opinion, I would suggest to just go and keep looking in the Facebook page, because usually in the Facebook page there are students who are willing to go for an exchange and they want to lend their room to someone. So basically they are more willing to offer you.
6 months, for instance?
Yeah, 6 months, exactly, yeah.
6 months, for instance. 5-6 months, depends on their exchange or internship. So maybe you're gonna find something there. Oh, so we pronounce it well.
Woohoo!
Yay, the name. Okay, so Oscar Simientini, I'm so sorry. It's regarding the going out and sports 130.
I think we did mention it in our slides, right? That about the cost, that how much do you need in here. We did mention it about the going out sports, the home, the living, and everything. Oh, he's joking. How dare you? Come on.
We are actually trying to say something
we took
here.
it really seriously.
Maybe we are too serious sometimes.
Yeah, maybe because we just want you guys to make you feel really good here at Hanze and make everything possible to just make you feel comfortable at home. So,
but if you're gonna study here, you will see the family atmosphere. Especially you're gonna have a coach like in all 4 or 3 years, and this coach is gonna be like your dad or your mom, seriously, because it's gonna
not
be
exactly like that, but yet almost.
Well, it's gonna be a really good friend. So
exactly.
That's really nice to know about Hanze. It's really like a big family.
Yeah, there are only 4 minutes left, guys, for this webinar. If you want to ask any other question, and
don't hesitate to say
4
it
minutes,
right now.
just 4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
Be fast. Now 3. We go to 3.
In the conclusion again, please visit the last webinar also, because I think it's quite important to find those information and to know about those information. And another thing that it's quite important to be here for the pre-welcome day, because you're gonna see how is the atmosphere. Probably you're gonna meet some classmates or not, but who knows, new people. You're gonna see the teachers. You're gonna, if you are non-EU, all this material, practice material, for instance, insurance.
Everything will be settled that day, so it will be much easier if you do attend that day. And the good thing of this is that if you didn't reach us out during this webinar to do online questions, you can still just email us in one of the addresses that are already mentioned in the slides. So it's all good. It's all good. We did have a lot of fun, and we do enjoy when we help you guys. So I guess there are only 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Yeah.
In conclusion, I really want to thank you for our likes and for people who really enjoyed
and attention.
Yes.
And everything. Yeah.
Yes. And by the way, don't forget all those videos that you saw in the beginning or in the middle of the webinar. You can see it or you can access it on our YouTube channel. And you can rewatch it whatsoever. There are integrated integrated videos, so you can see it one by one. It's not gonna be like what we did right now. So again, you can watch those videos, or you can watch the webinar once again. Or by the way, we're gonna have like a really nice content in the description in a few days, what you can check. So it's gonna be really easy and handy for you to just click the minute and you can see like accommodation or cost of living. So you don't need to just watch the whole video.
Yeah. You know what, I'm curious, how many times did we mention word watch?
Yeah, I think like
during the webinar, if you count it, it's like countless. Okay.
I think if
it's for your own good. So that's why we try to just suggest it.
I mean it's really nice, interesting idea, because if I was a prospective or a student who study here, I wanted to watch this information also.
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
bye. Okay, guys. I wanted to say bye, but I just said that instantly. I'm so sorry. See you. Probably you will watch the webinar. Who knows? But maybe see you in the Netherlands and in Groningen. See you guys, and thank you really very, very much for watching.
Tot ziens.
Bye bye.
Bye.